Hello YouTube. I wanted to jump on here and make a video about this Ozark Trail ridge with the Bafang mid-drive kit on it. It's a 1,000-watt motor, 52-volt, 21 amp hour battery. I bought the kit off of Amazon. It was about just under 1,100 bucks for the kit. Just got it put on. I'm trying it out. Just zip tied this on for now. Got the screen on there. I think that's the 500C display. A couple things I had to do to get it on this bike in particular. Putting the motor on, you can see the spacer right here. That's a piece of 1.25" Schedule 40 gas pipe, black iron pipe, and it's a 1/2 inch long. And I had to do that because right here, right there, if you put it all the way on tight with no spacer there, it hits. So I had to put a spacer there. So I had to do that, and when I did that, I couldn't get if you order this kit, you'll see it comes with like a Mickey Mouse ear looking bracket that would go on here and bolt to the 2 bolt holes on the motor right there. So with the spacer, couldn't fit that, and then there's also like a fancy looking outer cover ring that goes on, so I couldn't fit that either. But all that really matters is that nut, so it's fine. So got that on. Also on this bike, the brake lines and the shifter line is ran through the frame. It goes in the frame right here, and it comes out underneath there and goes back into the frame right there. So right through here where the brake line comes underneath this motor, squishes it. So I was having problems with the rear brake line just not releasing. You'd pull the brake and it just wouldn't release. So I just pushed the motor away from that a little bit, and then I was gonna build some sort of bracket that bolts into here and just touches the frame and keeps the motor from squishing the brake line, so it keeps it pushed down a little bit. I haven't done that yet. I'm just not using the rear brake right now, which is fine, just for testing. And I don't have any of the wires tied up yet because this was just a test ride. But comparing this to another e-bike I used to have, I had the Rad Power 750 watt. And I don't remember what the amperage on the battery was. I think it was a 17 amp hour. But comparing to that, this thing has way more power for pulling hills and doing things like that. I can take a video when I'm driving to show you guys kind of how good it does. And another thing with the Rad Power was it was a hub drive, and this is mid drive, and the Rad Power was okay for streets and stuff like this, but when you took it on hills, it was a dog. So I'll get out on the road and I'll show you guys how good this thing does. And also it's nice to have the ability to shift through the gears. With the Rad Power, I didn't have as much shifting ability. So I'll get out on the road. Okay, I'll just show you guys. There's a power button right here. Just hold that down and the screen will turn on. There's your display. There you go. So there's mode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can go all the way down to 0, no power. Battery level, voltage, wattage, output. Let's focus. There you go. Miles per hour is from this, but it doesn't read it. I think I might have this thing backward or not facing. I think maybe this has to face the tire or something. I don't really know. I gotta figure that out later. But either way, I'll start driving and show you guys. So I'm in a pretty high gear right now, so as you can see, it's really easy to pedal. Zoom out here. Okay. Turn it on to mode 1. See if that'll focus. I don't think you can see it, but it's putting out about 100 and tops 130 watts on level 1. And then the thumb throttle on this one, the thumb throttle only puts out as much as the level that you're on. So as you can see, we got hill going up this way and a long hill going that way, and then downhill. We'll just start out with the steepest hill right here. I'm gonna turn it up to level 5, and I'm in a high gear so the motor's not gonna stress too much, and we'll just go. I'm just using thumb throttle, no pedaling. I'm accelerating quite a bit. So as you can see, there's no struggle. I'm going I don't know, I wish I could tell you the speed, but I'm going probably at least 15 miles an hour, I'd say. Just cruising, no problems. No pedals. I'm gonna be using this bike for hunting, so a lot of up and down in the woods, and this is exactly what I wanted. And with a DIY kit, you can get a motor and battery with this much power for a fairly decent price, and throw it on a cheaper mountain bike, and you got what you need. So right now it's putting out about 1100 watts average. Cruising, no problem. If I had two hands, I'd show you, but since I'm in this gear, it's not really going to go any faster. But if I was able to shift the gears, it would just increase the speed and keep picking up speed, because now I'm on a flatter terrain. Got a car coming. But no pedaling this whole way, all the way up that hill. That was probably, I don't know, 600 or 700 yard long hill. So that just shows you guys how much these eBay 1000-watt kits will do. You can save yourself a lot of money by doing a kit yourself, and that was very simple. That spacer is something that pretty much anybody could figure out how to put on. It's very easy. Just cruising back down. Again, not pedaling. And with that Rad Power bike, I could not have gone up that hill with the Rad Power. And I mean, this isn't a fat tired bike. The Rad Power was definitely a fat tired mountain bike, but I would have had to pedal my butt off to get up that hill. And then when you're hunting, you know, you got all your gear and gun, or, you know, maybe you even got an animal and you got to pack that thing out. It's nice to have the power when you need it. And even if you're going up a hill nice and slow, not even pedaling, just the fact that you don't have to pedal and go up steep hills is amazing. So that's the 1000-watt mid-drive with the 52-volt battery on a Ozark Trail ridge from Walmart. I got my phone set up here. I'm gonna do a pull up the hill and kind of show you guys how good it accelerates and heads up the hill. So give me a second here. This is level 5 power, no pedaling. All right, I'm back here in my backyard. I wanted to also show you guys, for those of you that might be taking it off-road and trails and whatever else, not asphalt, how good it does in stuff like this. This is just like grassy dirt and sticks and things like that. Let me get down here to the bottom. I'll start at a stop, and I am on almost the highest gear, one away from the highest gear. And we'll just put it in, let's show you guys here. I just put it in level 2. And I'll just show you guys how easy it is without pedaling to cruise up through this stuff at a pretty decent pace. Putting out about 550 watts average, and this is very easy. This is not difficult at all. Cruise up this. This is all uphill through my yard. Don't know why it's not focusing. There you go. I'll go back down and do it again. Okay. I'll go level 3 this time, see if it goes faster. Okay. Cruising up through the grassy stuff here. Sorry, it's pretty shaky. Just holding it with one hand, but again, cruising, no problem. Up through the yard. Hit the asphalt and probably go fast. This is all uphill. All of this is uphill, and zero struggle for me. Just use the thumb throttle here. And I'm in the highest gear, so I'm obviously not going very fast at all because of the gearing. But again, if I had another hand and didn't have to hold the phone, you would be able to see as you shift when you're going. Obviously it gets faster and faster with gearing, but yep, that's it.